How do you feel about repealing Dodd-Frank?
Well, I agree with your assessment. We lived through a devastating financial crisis, and a high priority, I think, for all Americans should be that we want to see put in place safeguards through supervision and regulation that result in a safer and sounder financial system. And I think we have been doing that, and our financial system, as a consequence, is safer and sounder. And many of the appropriate reforms are embodied in Dodd-Frank. We now have much higher capital than before the crisis, much more stringent liquidity requirements. Derivatives, standardized derivatives are now subject to central clearing, and derivatives both cleared and uncleared are subject to margin requirements that increase their safety. We have a new orderly liquidation authority. We're focusing on resolution through and ending too big to fail through the living wills process, which I think is really changing the mindset of large financial firms about how they need to run their businesses and making them safer and sounder. And Dodd-Frank placed considerable emphasis on financial stability. We now have a group, the FSOC, that meets all the regulators to consider threats to financial stability. So I think Dodd-Frank was very important in fostering those changes, and we should feel glad that our financial system is now operating on a safer and sounder footing.
Thank you, and my time has expired, but I just have to ask you very quickly, do you have concerns that the repeal would make another financial crisis more likely?
I certainly would not want to see all the improvements that we have put in place. I wouldn't want to see the clock turn back on those, because I do think they're important in diminishing the odds of another financial crisis.